Most strokes don't happen in the middle of the day. They happen in the early morning hours. In fact, research shows the risk of stroke is significantly higher between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. when your body is still asleep, but your blood pressure is starting to rise again. You go to bed feeling completely fine. You roll onto your favorite side, you get comfortable, and you stay in that same position for 6, sometimes 7 hours. After 60, your blood vessels are less flexible. Circulation doesn't adjust as quickly. When blood pressure naturally rises before sunrise, certain sleep positions can increase strain on already sensitive arteries. There's no pain, no alarm, but some seniors wake up feeling foggy, slightly weak, dizzy, or unsteady, and they don't connect it to how they slept. In this video, I'll walk you through 6 common sleeping positions that may quietly raise stroke risk overnight. And after we explain the risks, we'll also go through the safest and most supportive sleeping positions for seniors. But before we begin, please like this video and subscribe to Senior Revival, where simple changes for seniors can lead to a powerful, healthy comeback. Now, let's begin. Worst position number 1, sleeping on your stomach. Let's begin with a position many seniors have used for years without thinking much about it. Sleeping on your stomach. It can feel secure. Some people say it reduces snoring, others believe it helps their lower back. But what feels comfortable isn't always what's safest overnight. When you lie on your stomach, your head must stay turned to one side so you can breathe. That twist may seem harmless, but it places steady pressure on the arteries in your neck, the very arteries that carry blood to your brain. In your younger years, your blood vessels were more flexible. They adjusted easily. After 60, they don't respond the same way. Even mild compression that lasts for 6 or 7 hours can reduce smooth blood flow. You won't feel it happening. But during the early morning hours, when blood pressure naturally rises, that reduced flow can increase strain on already sensitive vessels. Some seniors who sleep this way wake up with neck stiffness, slight dizziness, or a heavy feeling in the head that fades later in the day. Those small signs shouldn't be ignored, and the next position may be even more common. Worst position number 2, sleeping completely flat on your back. Now let's talk about a position many people believe is the safest, sleeping flat on your back. It feels straight, it feels aligned. Some even believe it's best for the spine. But here's what often gets overlooked. When your head rests at the same level as your heart for hours, gravity is no longer helping circulation. Instead, blood returning from the brain must work harder against that flat position. In younger bodies, vessels adjust smoothly. After 60, they don't respond as efficiently. During the early morning hours, your body releases hormones that naturally raise blood pressure to prepare you to wake up. If circulation has been slightly sluggish overnight, that pressure surge can place extra strain on sensitive arteries. You won't feel pressure building. But some seniors wake up with a heavy head, blurry thinking, or unusual fatigue that slowly improves after sitting upright. Sleeping completely flat may feel harmless because you've done it for years. But aging changes how the body handles even familiar habits. The risk isn't dramatic, it's gradual. And the next position creates a very different kind of circulation problem that surprises many seniors. Worst position number 3, sleeping in a recliner or chair, all night. This one surprises a lot of seniors. Sleeping in a recliner feels safe. It feels supportive. Maybe your back hurts. Maybe lying flat feels uncomfortable. So the chair becomes your nightly routine. And at first, it seems fine. But here's what many people don't think about. When you sleep sitting upright for hours, blood naturally settles lower in the body. Your legs stay bent, your circulation slows, and overnight, when your body is supposed to reset and rebalance, it may struggle to do that properly in this position. You won't wake up feeling something dramatic, but some seniors notice swollen ankles in the morning, a strange heaviness in the legs, or a brief dizzy spell when they first stand up. That's not random. The body prefers balance during deep sleep. When posture keeps blood pulled downward for too long, it can increase strain when you finally move in the morning. Short naps in a chair aren't the concern. It's when the recliner quietly replaces the bed night after night. It feels comfortable. It feels safe. But comfort and safety are not always the same thing. And the next position is even more common, especially among people who just want to feel cozy and protected. Worst position number 4, sleeping with covers over your head. This habit often starts when we're young. Pulling the blanket over your head feels warm, safe, protected from light, noise, even the world, and many seniors still do it without thinking twice. But here's the part most people never consider. When your head is fully covered, the air around your face slowly changes. fresh oxygen becomes limited. The air you breathe out lingers longer than it should. You don't notice it. You don't wake up gasping. But hour after hour, your brain is breathing slightly recycled air. After 60, the brain becomes more sensitive to even small drops in oxygen. It doesn't tolerate those changes as easily as it once did. During deep sleep, when your breathing is already slower, that reduced airflow can quietly increase strain. Some seniors wake up with a dull headache, a foggy mind, unusual grogginess that lasts longer than it used to. They blame poor sleep. They blame age. But sometimes it's simply airflow. Warmth matters. Comfort matters. But your brain needs steady, clean air all night long. And the next position feels completely harmless, yet it can quietly compress areas you never intended to strain. Worst position number 5, sleeping with your arm under your head. This one feels harmless. You lie on your side, you slide your arm under the pillow, maybe even under your head. It feels secure, balanced, comfortable, and then you don't move for 6, sometimes 7 uninterrupted hours. What most people don't realize is that your shoulder is quietly absorbing much of your upper body weight that entire time. The neck rests at a slight angle. Pressure builds slowly where major vessels travel toward the brain. At first, it may only cause a numb hand, a tingling sensation, a stiff shoulder when you wake up. You shake your arm, and feeling returns, so it seems minor. But after 60, recovery isn't as quick. Hours of steady compression can subtly restrict steady blood flow through the neck and upper chest. Not enough to wake you, not enough to cause pain, but enough to create strain while your body is supposed to be resting. Some seniors notice a strange heaviness in one arm in the morning, or brief weakness that fades once they start moving. That's not something to dismiss. It may feel like a small habit, but small habits repeated every night add up. And the final position on this list feels even more ordinary, especially after a long, satisfying day. Worst position number 6, going to bed. Immediately after a heavy dinner. This one doesn't seem like a sleeping position at all, but it changes what happens while you sleep. After a large, heavy dinner, your body shifts into digestion mode. Blood flow is directed toward the stomach and intestines to process that meal. That's normal. The problem is timing. If you lie down immediately after eating, your body is still working hard internally. Your heart rate may stay slightly elevated. Your system is active instead of settling into deep rest. For younger adults, that shift may not matter much. After 60, the body takes longer to rebalance. Digestion competes with nighttime recovery. Circulation patterns can become less steady. Sleep may feel heavier, but not truly restorative. Some seniors notice they wake up feeling unusually sluggish after late meals, or they feel pressure in the chest, or mild discomfort that disappears later in the morning. It doesn't feel connected to stroke risk. But nighttime is when your body should be stabilizing, not multitasking. A large late dinner turns rest into extra work. And when this habit repeats night after night, it quietly adds strain you may never notice. Now that we've covered the 6 positions that can increase overnight risk, let's talk about how to position your body in a way that actually protects your brain. Before we talk about the best positions, let's understand something important. Sleep is not just rest. It's when your brain resets circulation, balances pressure, and clears waste that builds up during the day. If your body is twisted, compressed, or poorly supported for hours, that recovery process becomes harder. After 60, alignment matters more. Gentle support matters more. And gravity can either help you or quietly work against you. Now let's talk about positions that support your body instead of straining it. Good position number 1, side sleeping with proper support. For many seniors, side sleeping is one of the safest overall choices when it's done correctly. The key word is support. Your head should not tilt sharply up or down. Your neck should stay neutral, not bend forward. A pillow between your knees helps keep your hips aligned and prevents your lower back from twisting overnight. When your spine stays straight, circulation flows more smoothly. Your airway remains open. Pressure is distributed evenly instead of pressing into one area for hours. This position allows gravity to assist blood return rather than fight it. It also reduces snoring for many people and keeps breathing steady. The mistake is curling too tightly or tucking your arm underneath you, which we discussed earlier. Keep your arms relaxed in front of your body or supported by a small pillow. Done properly, side sleeping creates balance, and balance is what the aging body needs most at night. Good position number 2, back sleeping with gentle head elevation. If you prefer sleeping on your back, you don't have to give it up, but completely flat is not ideal for most seniors. A slight elevation of the head, not extreme, just gentle, can make a meaningful difference. This helps reduce pressure buildup and keeps breathing more stable. Your pillow should support the natural curve of your neck without pushing your chin toward your chest. Placing a small pillow under your knees can also reduce lower back strain and improve overall alignment. This position allows your weight to be evenly distributed across the mattress. No twisting, no compression in one shoulder, no sharp neck rotation. For seniors who experience mild reflux or occasional breathing discomfort, this gentle elevation can feel noticeably better in the morning. The goal isn't to prop yourself upright, it's simply to avoid lying completely flat for hours. Small adjustments matter more than dramatic changes. Good position number 3, the slightly elevated zero pressure setup. Some seniors benefit from elevating both the upper body and the legs slightly. This is sometimes called a zero pressure or zero gravity position. Your upper body is gently raised, your knees are slightly bent, your spine keeps its natural curves. This setup reduces strain on the lower back and decreases pressure on joints. More importantly, it helps circulation remain steady without pulling blood downward or trapping it in one area. It doesn't require an expensive bed. A supportive wedge pillow for the upper body and a small cushion under the knees can achieve a similar effect. Many seniors report feeling less stiffness and more refreshed when sleeping this way. Remember, there is no single perfect position for everyone. The safest sleep posture is one that keeps your head, neck, and spine aligned, allows easy breathing, and avoids prolonged pressure on any one area. Comfort is important, but support is protection. And tonight, even one small change could make a meaningful difference. None of this is meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up, gently. Because stroke risk after 60 rarely comes from one dramatic moment. It builds quietly through small, repeated habits that feel completely normal. The encouraging part? Small habits can protect you just as quietly. You don't need extreme changes. You don't need complicated routines. You just need awareness. Maybe tonight you adjust your pillow. Maybe you stop sleeping fully flat. Maybe you give your body time to settle after dinner before lying down. Those simple shifts, repeated nightly, add up. Your brain works for you every single day, helping you think clearly, move confidently, and stay independent. Sleep should support that, not strain it. Now, I'd love to hear from you, and I personally read every comment. Which sleep position have you been using most often? Share below. We're building a community here to support your strong, healthy comeback. If this helped you, I'd truly appreciate a like and if you subscribe. And join me in the next video for another simple step toward better health.